And this BB trade is coming down, and Nick is making some profits. This is getting close. Nick is at risk of a forced liquidate and a freeze at the same time in the last 10 minutes, preventing him from taking any more trades. And time is up. Time is up. We are about to begin. Okay, we're going to two things. First of all, welcome to the Ultimate Day Trading Showdown. Second of all, where am I? I need to pop this out. Boston, thank you for the subs. Thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate you so much. Perfect day to do this. We have Ultimate Day Trading Showdown day. Okay. One of the contestants, one that you were rooting for, some of you were rooting for as the underdog, is not here yet. His name is Ringo. And he got off work a little bit late because some drunk idiot crashed into him with a truck. And so he has to file the report for that, and he's going to be here in about 20 minutes, okay? So we're going to start the competition here as the market goes live. We are going to start this competition, and I will talk to Nick, who is Sauce in Discord, Nick Blazin in Twitch. He is the other contestant. So we have in one corner, we have Nick Blazin with 4 to 5 months of day trading experience. In the other corner, we have Ringo with 1 year of stock market experience and 0 days of day trading experience. So clashing those two experience levels together, we're going to watch this today. I'm going to share Nick's screen. First, I'm going to talk to Nick really quick. Let me just share my screen so that you guys can see something, because I don't have a waiting window for this yet. I know, Sammy, I know. I'll show you guys the picture if you want. Actually, I don't know if that's a privacy issue or anything, so maybe I won't. Okay, I'm going to hop in with Nick, and I'm going to clarify, well, all right, Nick, you ready? Your screen's not shared, by the way. You're also deafened and muted. Feel free to undeaf and unmute your. Actually, he can't hear me.
Hello?
Hey, you can hear me? There we go. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I'm not really sure if you can hear me.
I can hear you, yes. You were muted, so I can hear you now. I'm just going to go over a few quick rules and details so everybody who's watching can understand what's going on, and then we'll go ahead and get started. I don't know if you heard in the stream, but the person you're trading against is going to be 20 minutes late because some drunk idiot crashed into him on the job, and so he has to file a report for that, and he's on his way. He'll be here in like 20 minutes. But it's a 2.5 hour competition, so it'll be fine. All right, your screen is not being shared currently. If you want to go ahead and do that, and I will start. Perfect. And then I should be able to. Okay. So I think I could do this. I'm going to put this over on this screen. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Those of you watching the Twitch stream, the qualities are going to be a little low. It's because we're screen sharing on Discord and all of that. Nick, let me go ahead and send you your watch list. You probably might have seen it on my social media, but I'm going to go ahead and send this to you just in a personal message. These are the 10 stocks that you both will be trading today, all right? So you can only trade these 10 stocks, but you do have 3 abilities, and I'll reiterate these abilities to you. You have swap stocks, which is you get to change 2 stocks on the watch list. You can use each of these abilities once during the 2.5 hours of trading. So you have swap stocks. And what you're going to do is these are labeled 1, 2, and 3, and you're going to tell me that you're using an ability, and I can't see your, I guess you just tell me which ability you're doing. I can't see you don't have a webcam or anything, so we don't have to worry about that, but just let me know. I'll be in the voice channel. Let me know that you want to use an ability. So swap stocks, you get to change 2 stocks on the watch list at any time during the day. Force liquidate, where both traders have to flatten all their positions immediately. This includes you. So maybe when you're in profit, you want to get out of the trade, you might as well force liquidate anyways, because it might screw over the other person. Use that strategically. and then freeze. And how freeze works is the other trader cannot trade for a certain period of time. Between 9:30 and 10 a.m., it's 1 minute. Between 10 and 11 a.m., it's 5 minutes. And between 11 and 12 p.m., the end of the trading session, it is 10 minutes. So if you wait, it will be worth more because these the setups during those time periods take longer to set up, obviously. So you might want to get it out of the way early on to screw somebody over on a big opening breakout. Obviously, in this competition, your competitor's not here, so you won't be able to do that. But you can also strategically hold on to it to make that time longer that you're freezing your other competitor. Are you ready?
Yeah, that was a lot, and I'm just updating the watch list, but I pretty much follow. There's freeze, there's like liquidate, and there's something else.
Swap stocks.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yes. All right. And if you have any question, I mean, even if you're in the Twitch stream, you could just do !abilities and get a refresher on the abilities, or you can ask me. I'm going to be muted and just commentating over the two traders. So I'll be watching you and talking to the stream. I won't bother you. You'll be on your own. If you need anything, just shout at me and let me know. Sound good?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let me just pop out your screen share here and I can go ahead and start sharing this. All right. I'm going to mute myself in Discord. If you need anything, let me know. Good luck.
All right, so I'm just going with the market, and
exactly.
my opponent is just making a late entrance. All right.
Yep. I am curious if you are able to slightly increase the quality of your stream to 720p. At 420p, it's very difficult to read any numbers on the screen.
Okay.
Everybody watching this stream, I'm going to do a poll, and it's going to be a little exciting because there's somebody missing. So I'm doing a poll now for who you think will win. Who in this?
I don't know if that did anything.
Excuse me, not a poll. Let me help him. That did. It looks perfect. Thank you. All right, I'm going to mute my mic now. Let me know if you need anything. I'm just going to be talking to the stream and pretty much being a professional shoutcaster over your trading. All right.
Yes.
Good luck. Okay, everyone. Not a poll. I want to do a prediction. Okay, so we're doing a prediction.
I could turn on a camera, but I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, maybe next time you could set that up and we can sort that out. Because if you win, you'll have another competition after this. And if I'm getting into a good discussion on stream, I will deafen, which means I won't be able to hear you as well. And if I do that and you do need something, send me a message.
Bada bing, bada boom.
All right, I'm actually... Okay, I am deafened now. So I'm going to do a prediction. Who do you predict? Who do you predict will win this showdown? All right, everybody. I'm going to get some music going. We're going to go for Nick Blazin, or what was it? Was there an underscore in his name, in Ringo's name? I'm just going to go for 𝗂𝗲𝗏𝗃𝗀, J Ringo. All right, go ahead and starting your predictions. There are 2 minutes. Don't predict a tiny amount of 10 spark points. Put some real stakes on this. Let's make it exciting. Good morning, Skyla. No out of the money puts on AMC. I'll check it out. I'm going to do a screen capture here. Let me create a new window. A window capture, excuse me. Let me put some music on. Are you ready for this? And the showdown begins. The ultimate day trading showdown. The first of many. There's going to be some jank this one. There already is, but it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Don't forget to predict who you think is going to win. It's at the top of your chat window. I see people are predicting with 100 spark points. That's all right, you know, 100 spark points. I know some of you have tens of thousands of spark points. You can predict more than that. Look, if you want to get any of those really high tier spark point rewards, you got to bet big. Oof. I'm your daddy 3X, putting up the 2K. What trading challenge are you suggesting? You're just spending 2K, you didn't even put a message. That wasn't even on the prediction. All right, let's put up a window capture. Let's add the source. And, oof, he does it again. Just throwing away 2K, showing off the points. Suggesting a trading challenge over and over. just stop redeeming it. Go to the top, to the, oh, the prediction ended. Let me, I can't extend the time. Beautiful Fang put up 2K. Here, I'm gonna scratch this because I know Sammy wanted to get in. I'll make it longer. Everybody who predicted, I'm deleting that. Returning your points. I'm gonna do a longer time frame. All right. I'm doing a longer time frame. If we win, we all win. Absolutely. All right, we're gonna do Nick Blazin, and we're going to do Jay Ringo. All right, I'm gonna do a 5-minute submission period. This is gonna give Sammy plenty of time to figure this out. All right, let me find Discord on this list. That ain't it. Where? Here, let me do this really quick. Discord. There we go. All right. Let me scale this up. Put it under there. And we are good to go. And then one last thing for you all. And then we get into all the shoutcasting. I'm going to look over. It looks like he is looking at Express. And boy, oh boy, Nick, his candles are short. Those of you watching, if you want to succeed at trading, extend your candles. You don't want them as short as that, otherwise you won't be able to see any trends. I think you might be listening in. Those of you also who are watching and listening may or may not include the competitors. You can click the numbers, the prices on the right side of your chart to scale them up and down, as well as the numbers at the bottom on the time to scale it left and right. All right, let me go ahead and get the icon here that I made yesterday. What do you guys think of this logo that I made yesterday? You'll see it in a second. That just messed up everything. All right, let's try this again. Logo. Now this is all going to be set up. It'll be perfect for the next one. Okay. Here we go. The UDT Showdown Ultimate Day Trading Showdown. We have Nick against Mr. Ringo. Don't forget to predict, make your predictions. It's 8.7K versus 8.7K. Oof, this is a close one. Sammy, did you figure out your prediction? Did you get it to work? Let me turn this music down just a tad. Just a tad. Okay. Sorry about any quality issues that happened with this recording. This is a screen recording off of Discord. Every once in a while it's gonna bug out and refresh, but we can still see what the contestants are trading. Yes, perfect. All right. So we can see Nick is looking at a bit of a trade in BB. Let me throw on the watch list in the top left so that you all can see. AMC is crashing down, halted to the downside with support at 50. Interesting. Okay, let me throw up the watch list here. Ooh, a bit of Scottish music, kind of like Scottish Viking music. Am I assuming that correctly? EXPR, AMC, we have GME, we have FEYE, and we have NEO. We have 5 gap ups, 5 gap downs. Whatever they do from that point forward is it. All right. Let's pull this up. Let's pull this up. You should make the logo transparent. It is transparent. You mean like partially? No, it's got to be big. It's got to be noticeable. I'll put it in the corner. Like up here. But it does have a transparent background. If you mean like make it slightly translucent, like down the opacity bit, I mean, you could be right, but it's kind of like a watermark, right? Let me try it out. I don't know if I can actually. Can I edit properties? No, I can't. In OBS, apparently. Can I not add like a filter? I think I might be able to add a filter and do, no, that's those kind of filters, like an actual filter. No, I get the idea, like to not hide anything, but we want it like, this is the UDT Showdown. This is it. Like this is a big thing, a big event, a big moment. All right, we see that Nick is plotting out some levels in BB. What is he looking at? In BB, this is a gap up stock. It's at 14%. He is plotting a level at 18 and a support level just above 16. The wick came down, as you can see, came down supporting off of 16 and then came back up. He's looking at a reversal play in here. I'm not sure what trade opportunity he's looking, maybe for another breakdown. There was a bit of a breakdown under that red line. I don't see his account positions if he has taking a trade in this one. If there are no out of the money options, is it okay to buy in the money? In the money has less risk. In the money has less risk than out of the money. Yes, it's okay. And in the money has less risk than out of the money. And so in AMC, you're saying there's no out of the money puts in this one? I can't even load the option chain. I see plenty of out of the money puts. I see plenty of out of the money puts in AMC. Was it a different stock that you're talking about? Because I see plenty. AMC, there's a really nice breakdown happening. You can see Nick is looking at it on a secondary chart, but he's missing the move. And you can see, I think, I don't understand fully. I shouldn't say I don't understand. I haven't thought through it fully. When Nick has his account info up, you can see it says he has option buying power of 200,000. I believe it's showing a, oh, AMC halted again. I believe it's showing a 2x. Thinkorswim has a 2x, that's buying power. He has $100,000 in capital, but 2x buying power. And so he gets a little bit extra leverage in Thinkorswim on that. So just so you all who are watching, if you're watching this on YouTube, if I upload this to YouTube, that's what that is. It is, actually he has, what, is he showing 200,000 cash and sweep vehicle? Nick should have 100,000. He should have 100,000, but we're still sorting this out. Nick, if you want to go to your monitor, here, I'll hop in with him really quick. Nick, can you hear me? Mm-hmm. If you go to your monitor tab, far left, and activity and positions, you should be able to see, yeah, cash and sweep vehicle. That should be, you're in a trade now, so this is unfortunate. That should be, you can...
Like double hold up, it's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, through that. Okay, cool. So you can see, you can change the amount of buying power you have down to 100,000. You're in a trade right now. It's going to, I believe it's going to clear your trades, maybe not.
Oh, I'm in monitor.
Okay, so I think if you right click somewhere, I'm not sure exactly where. If you go down to like the cash and sweep area and you right click around there, it might be also that settings icon there. Down, that little cog, yeah, that. You might be able to see a window that you can change your buying power. Let me just Google it really quick. You can change the amount that you have.
Yeah, I just have it as it is.
As the default? Yeah, the default's 200,000 normally.
I never touched it.
All right, I'm gonna say this. You can see your cash and sweep vehicle on the left. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Only use up 100,000 of that. All right?
Okay.
And then before your next competition, we'll sort out getting it limited to a $100,000 cash account or capital account. All right. Mm-hmm. Because you can change the amount that you're trading with, but I'm not going to bother your trading too much right now. I'll let you trade and we can sort that out after. I trust you. This is also the first competition. It's not going to be too serious, only a little bit serious. If there are marginal errors and that gave you an advantage, then we'll look at it. But if it's a sweeping win and you didn't use more than $100,000 in capital, which would be 200,000 in buying power, then we're not going to be too worried about that.
How do I make the chart fit better, like more naturally?
So I like to use, it depends on everybody. I like to use personally the other hand, not the pointer that you have, but the other one, because that lets you drag it around, and I prefer to drag it to the center of my screen. And then I just zoom in with the magnifying glasses, with the plus and minus magnifying glass, zoom in to what feels kind of comfortable. And then like that, it's a little bit short. There's a lot of head space and space underneath. I will extend it on the right side a little bit. Is that kind of, does that look a little bit better to you?
No, you definitely helped me out with saying if you touch the prices on the corner.
Yep. So if you move those, you can scale a little bit. What you have up right now looks perfect.
Cool.
All right, I'm gonna definitely.
Is the other guy in?
He is not in just yet. I will let you know when he starts. All right. So you're getting a little bit of a head start. So make sure to use this time wisely. And you have two more hours of the competition, so plenty of time to go. All right.
All right.
I will talk to you again in a bit. Good luck. All right, everybody. We'll figure out Thinkorswim. Lots of different brokers. If any of you know, please let me know. on how to change. You could change the amount of capital in your paper money account. I don't want to stress out Nick too much. Just going to let him trade. This is a beginner's competition. I'm going to assume that Ringo's also not going to have that figured out. So I'm seeing no issue there. If you guys vote that there's an issue, then we'll make there an issue. Beautiful Fang, it is Nick Blazin here in chat, as well as Jay Ringo, he's not here right now. So Nick is getting a little bit of a head start. Jay Ringo experienced a bit of an issue at work today. Somebody crashed, a drunk driver crashed a truck on their work site. Something along those lines, and so he had to file a police report and file a work report and finish all of the paperwork, and then he will be here very shortly. Yeah, a very, very unexpected random occurrence, right? But that's okay. Look, things happen, things go on. This is like any normal competition. If you miss the beginning, you miss the beginning, right? Nobody's getting any handicaps, and I don't think he wanted it anyways. He said, continue without me, and I'll be there in a second. So that's exactly what we are doing. So we saw Nick was in one trade. I might in future showdowns have them have some sort of positions so that we could quickly see the positions. AMC halted to the upside. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, so I'm going to, can I duplicate this and call this showdown? Okay, and then in this, I can delete this. And then delete, well, I can just do this, right? Yeah, no need to make it too complicated. Okay. We can see AMC here, halted on the way up. Extremely volatile, this one. It's extremely volatile. I think Nick is being kind of smart, avoiding this one. This was kind of a curveball. Obviously, AMC is moving a lot in the current market. And so I wanted to add this one to the watch list so that they can trade it, but not, they don't have to trade it, right? All right, I'm going to fill out some things on the good old whiteboard. Let me get this to where you all can see it. All right. Ultimate day trading showdown. Halting up, halting down, don't trust the movements anymore of these meme stocks. Exactly. You can see why I was warning you all a little bit yesterday. Happy with the profits, right? But don't get too greedy in these. They're a little crazy. What are we writing here? We're going to do ultimate day trading showdown. Okay, and then we have, ooh, Nick's just making an order here. And he's already down to, let me let him know something. Nick, just want to let you know that you are down to $100,000 in cash and sweet vehicles. So you've used up your allocated buying power I
It
believe.
does sound weird.
Okay, so it updated then.
It does sound weird.
So that noise was rejected for what reason? Not available to borrow.
Not available to borrow.
Yep. So if it's not available to borrow, you can buy puts in that case.
Be right back. I'm gonna trade. I'm gonna call the trade desk.
Hey, on my paper money account, I'm in a competition right now. Can you please let me borrow some shares on paper money?
No, I gotta talk to them. They ruined my mojo.
Seriously. If you want to take the risk, you can buy puts on that. If you've watched the Options 101 video on Inlight Trading's YouTube channel, then you can, if you want to get around hard to borrow situations. I'm actually kind of surprised BlackBerry is hard to borrow. AMC will probably be hard to borrow as well. Express, possibly. The others, you should be good. But that is a little bit of a limiting factor.
It just never happened to me.
Yeah. And it does look like your cash and sweep vehicle, by the way, has updated to the proper buying power.
Nice.
I think it was bugged. Who knows? But it's you don't have to worry about that anymore. Everything is perfect. All right, I'm gonna let you go again. He is, yeah. I mean that's a limitation on skill sets, right? There's limitations in brokers for hard to borrow stocks, and I mean that's a thing. Is this fully focused? Can you guys see what I'm writing? Okay, it's a little above. Cool. Ultimate day trading showdown. We're going to do all right, you can see behind me. I mean, it's a little small, I know, but we need a day 1, a day 2, a day 3, and a day 4. I guess I could have written it a little bit bigger, but just so that there's something there. Express is definitely hard to borrow. Yeah, I think so too. So unfortunately, he did find a good reversal trade in BB here, but it is hard to borrow. If he figures out how to trade the options in this one, he could purchase puts, but that is all up to him. He is freaking out. I have him deafened, but that would have been a pretty nice trade. Hey, that's a limitation of skill set, and it's something that you learn, and this is why it helps you improve as a trader in the future. Because doing this competition, because Nick isn't used to trading this setup and this exact situation happening. Never go against the meme stocks. Exactly. That's a funny point. They're all hard to borrow because you don't want to go against them. Nick hasn't made obviously a trade exactly like this before, so he wasn't aware that this situation that he would be stopped from borrowing this, but now he's learning, and so in his actual live trading on his account, he will be able to essentially do better, right? Because he now knows this, and he will be able to either learn a way around it, maybe learn how to trade options to be able to purchase puts on this one, or to know that if a stock is hard to borrow, you need to only find long opportunities or 0 opportunities on it. All right, let's go ahead and check out what he is doing. So he's trying to figure out his orders. I'm gonna hop in a call with him really quick. You always lose, Sammy. Yeah. Welcome. Let me talk to chat really quick. Welcome, Oliver. King Mush. Welcome, everybody. Obviously, I've been super busy. With all of this, so Don't mind me. If I haven't said welcome to you, good morning to you. There's a few new people in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the Ultimate Day Trading Showdown. We have two people, two viewers who are trading head to head against each other. Is extremely exciting. Although the one contestant was hit or there was a crash on his work site. I didn't understand the full situation. We can get an explanation from him when he gets here, but a drunk driver crashed while he was on the job. And so he had to file a bunch of reports for that. And he's on his way right now. He's just getting his computer set up. He is home. He is finally off of work and he's getting his computer set up, and we will talk to him very shortly. So Nick Blazin here is getting a bit of an advantage. This is a 2.5-hour trading competition. They are trading for the entirety of the morning session and an hour into the lunch session. They're trading from 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern time. This gives enough time for trends and channels to form for traders who trade different trading styles and different setups. This way, the competition allows all types of traders to find things to trade. Looks like Nick is trying to figure out his options. I'm not gonna interfere here. I'm gonna let him try and figure it out. He does know that there's a few lessons if he wants to watch a YouTube video and learn how to trade these options like trading the stock. Options 101 on YouTube. Here's in chat. Options 101 is the command. If he wants to watch that video and learn how to do it, but I don't think I should interfere here. I don't think I can interfere. That'd be unfair. Conroy, you're loving this. This is like watching a fish just swim back and forth from wall to wall, trying to figure out where that it's stuck in a aquarium. Yes, Nick, I'm comparing you to a fish. No offense on that, though. I think he's listening to the stream, so he can hear me. But I'm not in the call right now. It's deafened and I'm muted. And Nick makes me, he's telling me to drink up. I think that's his way of saying shut up. Cheers, Nick. Throwing shots. Nick, if you're looking to buy a put, that's on the right side. You can see calls on the left. Here, I will teach everybody in chat. Thank you for the posture check and the stretch wheel. I'm going to do it while I teach. So I will show you in, I'm going to close Nick's recording really quick. I'm going to show you here. If you go to this trade tab in Thinkorswim or wherever you find your option chain on your broker. So today is Thursday. We are not going to trade tomorrow's expiration on these options because that's absolutely ridiculous. They expire tomorrow. They're extremely volatile. So we're going to go to the next expiration date, which will be the following Friday. Extremely expensive in AMC now, but he is trading BB. So we're going to look at BB just to get an accurate pricing so you all can see what's going on. Wait for a minute. Okay, we're going to go to next Friday. Again, you don't want to trade an expiration date that is too close to right now because it is very heavily affected by time decay. So we're going to go to the June 11th expiration. You can see here, calls are on the left, and up here you can see puts are on the right. And so these strike prices in the middle, these are the price that you are betting, that you are signing a contract for shares. So an option contract is literally a contract. It's like a document that you're signing for 100 shares at the strike price. So if we buy, let's say, the 17 strike puts, those are in the money because the current price is, because the current price is, no, excuse me, those are out of the money. The current price is over 17. I thought it was under 17 at this point. The current price is over 17. These are out of the money. So if we buy this 17 strike, the first out of the money strike, that gives you a pretty good, when an option contract goes from out of the money to in the money, you get a pretty good boost in increase in price. Right. So if we take this, if we go ahead and buy, we click on the ask, we create an order to buy this contract here. We can, it's at $4.90. We are buying a put contract, meaning we're betting it's going to go down at $4.90 per contract, but it's times 100 for the premium because it's 100 shares. So this single contract, one contract costs $490 in this. And we are betting, not really betting that it'll get to 17, but the contract is for 17. Right? So if it goes down to 1650, we'll be in profit. If it goes down to 17, we'll be in profit. And if you're trading options based on the stock chart, the exact strike doesn't matter as much as just getting something that's near out of the money or near in the money. That's kind of safe, but still cheap enough for you to get a decent amount of contracts, or if you're trading just one contract and to be able to afford that contract and it doesn't take too much of your buying power in your account, and you purchase the contract, if the price goes down, the price of this option contract, because it's a put, will go up if the stock goes down. But you can see the stock is going up right now, so the cost of this contract is going down, so you'll be losing money on this contract. And that's how you do it. There's a bid and an ask, just like stocks. You can click on the bid to sell or on the ask to create an order at the ask. And once you have this order window up, you can change this down here to -1 if you want to sell. You can change it to +1 if you want to buy. You can change it to +2 if you want to buy 2 contracts. This is where you determine the number of contracts and whether you want to buy or sell right here. You either do +1, -1, +100, -100, however many contracts you want to sell. And remember, one contract costs 100 times the ask price, essentially. And you get filled on the ask if you want an immediate fill. If you put a buy order between the bid and the ask, you might have to wait a little bit for somebody to fill your order, because at the ask, that's where people are literally saying, I want to sell at this price. I am literally selling a contract at this price right now. If you want to buy it right now, here's what it's worth. But if you want to wait a little bit and try and get a better deal, you can change the price a little bit. So right now this is 470 to 490 and it's coming down. I would say, you know, I think I could get a better deal than 490. I'm going to go to 480 and I'm going to purchase. So I'm going to type in +1. I'm going to purchase a contract here at 480, and then I click confirm and send, and the order goes through. I'm going to go ahead and delete that order though, because I don't want to purchase that. I'm not in the competition. Nick is in this competition. Does that answer everybody's question about how this goes? Let me retweet. let me look up on Twitter of Ringo sent me a tweet apparently, or sent me something on Twitter. I don't have any messages. I have nothing from him on Twitter. He said he sent me something on Twitter. I have nothing from him on Twitter about the situation, but if he did, I would love to. Let me go to the followers list and look him up. I know his account. Yeah, no, he did not send me anything. It must not have sent. I was going to retweet it. That would have been hilarious. I did get a notification. All right, I retweeted him. Yes, to find a replacement. There are no, we can't find a replacement that fast, right? Cannot find a replacement that fast because it takes time to set this up, right? It takes time for a competitor to get ready. So I think he is getting ready as fast as he can. All right, let me open up Streamlabs again, see what you all are talking about. Tech fully rebounded. Yep. And the market has also rebounded off of its lows. Headed to bed whale. All right. Yeah, I got your trade from earlier. I will respond after this competition, of course. So don't mind me on that. You will get your, I believe you'll get your points even if you're not here on your prediction. If not, leave the stream open and you'll get your points. Did the games get started yet? Yes, Drew, you can hear the music in the background, the battle music. The games have begun. The showdown has begun. We have Nick Blazin versus Ringo. And Ringo, unfortunately, was crashed into by a drunk driver. So he is running a bit late. Understandable, but we're not going to replace him. It's just going to be, he starts a little bit late, and that's a competition for you. That's competition. Nick is getting a little bit of a head start. and his account balance has not changed at all. So I think he is trading extremely low share size. I think he is trading as if he were trading a $500 account. It seems like, because his balance has not changed one bit, and he's taken a couple trades. Nick, if you can hear me, actually, I'm just gonna hop in the call. Hey, Nick, can you hear me?
I haven't taken any trades.
Oh, you haven't? In your monitor, there's a trade on there.
That's like a previous one from like older.
Gotcha. Okay, so to clarify this, this will be really helpful for everybody watching as well. Can you, in the bottom left corner of your screen, hit that plus button?
Yes?
Yep. Add a gadget, and you're going to add current positions somewhere. Where is it?
Account info? No, I already have that.
Yeah, no, that's at the top. Current positions. Where is it? I have it. It's under watch list. So create a watch list, bottom right. All right, so this is gonna be a second watch list. Now where it says DTD, go to the top, current account positions. There you go. So we can see your current account positions. So right now you're holding a position in Microsoft of 2 shares. So that's why it's not affecting. So if you want to, yeah, just close it. We'll pretend we didn't see that. Actually, you're not even on screen, so we can't see it. Those of you listening to my voice, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Don't worry about it. All right, that'll help so I can see as soon as you enter a position. And it looks like I'm still waiting for an update. I think Ringo is like frantically trying to get everything situated. So you continue to have a bit of an advantage today, which is good for you. You're doing great. You're finding some trades. Did you figure out a little bit of the option situation?
Yeah, it was just, you know, I was kind of feeling like a chicken 𝗬𝙗𝙗's head when I first opened that menu, because
exactly.
Look at him.
That's
exactly. I heard how you compared me to a fish, but I was like, all right.
No, chicken with a head cut off is actually much better. I was thinking like a fish trapped in a fish tank and like doesn't realize that they're in a fish tank and they keep running into the walls. That's
just what it was. I was frantic for a moment.
Yeah, totally makes sense. But I think it seems like you're a little bit more settled, figured it out a little bit. I tried giving a little lesson to chat, knowing that you're in chat, to on how to trade these options. So hopefully that helped a little bit. Just a fair warning, I recommend that you don't trade the June 4th expiration date, because those would be pretty risky. The June 11th might be the best in this situation for you. But I don't want to give you any more unfair advantages, so I'll let you continue to trade. The calls are on the left and the puts are on the right, by the way.
Max, just though, like, why is it red and like some are green? Like, what is it? What does that signify?
The price change between the last update and the current update. So I think your settings in Thinkorswim looks like your Thinkorswim is updating every 3 seconds or something. So every 3 seconds it updates the price, and if it goes down since the last update, it's red. If it goes up, it's green. If it wasn't traded and there's no change, then it's white. And
Thank you so much.
There is a way to change your updates on Thinkorswim so that it updates constantly. It's in the setup in the top right corner, and it's through a few different windows. I wouldn't worry about that too much right now, but in the future you might want to change that so that you can see constant updates, like as the updates come to the system, instead of what you're running right now makes it slow down your computer less, essentially, because it's not updating constantly. But if you see, like on my stream, you can see the level 2 is updating constantly. It's updating a ton. That's because I have that setting set to keep updating. And currently you have it set, it looks like, to update every few seconds.
Okay.
But that's why it's red and green. It's not like good or bad. It's not anything like that. It's just if it went up or down. All right. I'm going to let you go. Good luck. AMC with that amazing dip buy? Absolutely. Let's check out AMC really quick. Have it on the watch list here. Looks like Neo, a gap down, is now a gap up on this. Let's see if we can get the reciprocal move as well. Let me run through the watch list. We could see, obviously, Nick is trading BB a bunch. but we can see Workhorse, not too much going on. Let me scroll over this way. Workhorse, not too much going on. Consolidating sideways. BB, we have this nice price action. It was a big gap up like 20% at one point, and it's come down over half that gap. It's still up 13%. This is a little bit of a meme stock, BB. It has been traded with the meme stocks in the past. We have TLRY, which you can see, well, you can't see. I will show you. Nick is trading right now, TLRY. And then we also have, that's making a nice move up. So we can see here, I'll show you again on Nick's screen. He has this resistance level at this green dashed line that this is breaking out of to the upside. So we'll see if Nick does end up taking a trade on this one. He is trying to plot lower highs and lower lows for a downtrend, but it has broken out of that and it is breaking upward. And this is up 10.5%. So we do have a bullish bias in this stock just inherently because it's up 10% and it's making big moves. This is a weed stock. It also moves with the Reddit stocks, the meme stocks. So with AMC coming back, BB coming back up, GME is still down. This is, yeah, GME still came down quite a bit, but it's recovering a little bit. It looks like everything kind of has the same V shape as SPY, as the overall market here. This big move down at the open and then coming back up. SPY's down 0.56%. All right, let's watch what Nick does here. He is watching this Tilray trade like a hawk. Let's see if he ends up making a move on it. Come on, Nick, you can do it. Drew is cheering for you in chat. Welcome everybody who's new. Demonstrate why you educate. Teach, por favor. Yeah, Nick, I'm seeing your messages now. Looks like Nick has entered his first trade in Tilray. He just purchased Tilray over 21. He was looking, there's a little bit of a trend down as the market was coming down, but now the market has bounced back up. Tilray's coming back up. A lot of the meme stocks are coming back up. Tilray broke out of a resistance level at that green level. It looks like he waited to enter over the whole number of 21. Smart choice, Nick. I don't see exactly where his stop loss and his target is. He hasn't plotted that out on his chart, but if I were to guess, target may be around 22 if it makes that move. If not, 2150 is also a psychological and horizontal SR level that a few bodies and candle has tested. I shouldn't be saying this because he might be listening in, but I'm just going to give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that he's not cheating at all. It looks like that green level that it broke out was not his entry though. He was entering at 21. So that's his entry, and then his stop loss will probably be that green level, in which case 2150 down to a stop loss barely looks like it might not be one-to-one reward to risk. However, that green dashed line doesn't actually look like it's at that SR level that was breaking out. To me, the SR level looks like it's a few cents above that. Looks like he is drawing his SR level based on, he's trying to figure it out, but he's doing it after the fact, and so emotions are getting in the way, and he throws it right through a few wicks and bodies. It's not actually, that level hasn't been tested all that much. But that could be his trading style. Maybe he doesn't base SR on support and resistance levels. Maybe he bases SR on a percentage amount or a certain dollar value or a certain amount that it moves down. We will see. He did the classic duplicate instead of delete. I do that all the time. They both start with a D and they're right next to each other in that window. For reference, the SR level that I see, can you all in chat, all of you watching, can everybody see where they think that SR level is? If you want to say in chat, do you think it's higher or lower than his current red line where his stop loss is? Where the SR level is that you think he should base his stop loss off of? Max, you should become a commentator. Sounds good. I have done commentating professionally in the esports community in the past. When I was a kid, essentially, I competed in Call of Duty. And then like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, that was the shit. I was one of the best snipers in there. And I did some commentating when I wasn't in tournaments. I would do commentating. I would do commentaries on YouTube. I've been on YouTube and making videos on YouTube. Nick is making me do a posture check. I think my posture is perfect. So Nick, how about you just focus on your trades, all right? I've been doing YouTube since before Google purchased YouTube, I remember. Before that whole, well, I remember that whole situation happening. It was back like 2007, right? Back when the iPhone came out, 2007, 2008. I forget exactly when that transition happened, but I remember YouTube before Google purchased it. I had uploaded videos there. Yeah, I'm older than you all think, aren't I? All right, who's new here? We have 16 people. I think it's just all of the regulars have come in at the same time, which is amazing to see you all here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new here and you're not showing up on the viewer list, then try and make sure to say something in chat, say hello so that you show up and I know that you exist. Nick has entered, he's up $27. He's only entered 100 shares into this 𝗬𝗎 trade. 100 shares at $21 is $2,100. He has used $2,100 of buying power on his account with $100,000 of buying power. So he has used 2% of his account, 2% of his buying power, of his capital on this trade, which isn't a terrible risk management strategy. He could be taking the slow. He could be taking the benefit of the doubt that he thinks that if he takes smaller trades and gets small wins, all he needs to do is end up over 100,000. If his contestant doesn't show up, they'll have a balance of 100,000. And as long as Nick makes a profit today, he will win. But if the other competitor does show up and make some quick profits, then it looks like Nick could be in a bit of trouble if he's trading this small of share size. Any updates from Jay Ringo? Nothing yet. I'm going to, I did tweet at him. I'm going to see if he responded to my tweets. I don't think I've ever used the word tweet this much in my life, but I'm learning. I'm learning how to do the tweeter. All right, now Nick is expanding. He was just looking at BB and 𝗬𝗎, but now it looks like he's expanding his scope onto GM. As 𝗬𝗎 was hitting his target, he comes in and he taunts and comes into chat and says that he is a hawk as it came to his target, and then he goes quickly over to GM. Let me check on my charts if 𝗬𝗎 has in fact tested 2150, which was Nick's target. Has he closed that trade? I'm not 100% sure. I haven't heard a ding of an order entry, so I don't think he has exited that trade just yet. It has hit his first target officially though at 2150. He's plotting some levels in GM. I think it looks like he is showing us with his mouse that he is looking at a secondary target at 22 that he has plotted out there, and he thinks that this could come up to high of day. He wants to give this a little bit more room. He liked the move up to 2150, and so it's come down to his roughly his 1R level, and we'll see if it bounces off this level and continues up. If not, he may have missed an opportunity at a win at 2150. This is getting exciting, folks. You all should be tweeting about this too. If you want to support the showdown, tweet out who you're rooting for. Use the hashtag UDTS, tag Inlight Trading, and we will retweet you. All right, I've tweeted it out, and that Nick has made. Nick has made the first trade of the competition. We'll see how that tweet performs. Then I want to see UDTS. Let me delete this command and start fresh. Add new command, UDTS. So when we type in this command, it should not do anything. No, it's deleted, but it's still doing something. Interesting. Stream Elements is bugged. Let me just do this. Ooh, so it hit his target. This Tilray trade has hit Nick's first target, came down to his entry, and now it's coming down to a stop. He may have missed out on a profit opportunity. Now, some traders would get out at their entry after it hits their first target. If they did, wait for it to continue up higher. And that situation happens. A lot of them, if it comes back down to their entry, will actually choose to stop out at break even because they don't want to, they want to admit, you know what, I was right in the direction, but I got greedy. I at least don't deserve a loss in this one, but we'll see. Maybe his stop loss was a good stop placement and a level of support. We'll see how this works out for Nick. All right, I think I fixed the command. So now you can type in UDTS and it will show an explanation of what UDTS is. Perfect. There we go. So Nick just got wicked out massively on that stop. Has he respected his stop loss? I didn't hear anything. I'm trying to see if his capital is still changing. Current positions does still say Tilray. He is still in this trade. Looks like he believes in it, even though it wicked through a stop loss. It happened so fast that it seems like he is still in this one. Bid in the ask 94.95. He's hovering over. It is updating. He's checking out Neo now. Neo is making a decent move up, breaking out over highs. It's set higher highs, higher lows all throughout the morning on a macro trend. It's a little difficult to see on the 1 minute chart because you can see a lot of downtrends within the 1 minute chart. But on a wider time frame, I'm sure you could see that this is a very clear uptrend. You can see the 5 minute chart at the bottom of Nick's screen is showing a higher high, higher low, higher high. It is not completely a channel with parallel lines because it's kind of wedging, narrowing in on itself. But it is making a good move. We'll see if Nick can find a trade opportunity in this one. I'm going to pull up my screen here really quick, and we're going to look at what some of the other stocks are doing. Let's also see if there's any updates from 𝗂𝗚𝙁. It's not looking like it yet. I hope he's okay. I hope everybody's okay. BB starting to come up a little bit. Tilray, we could see holding on to that with that massive wick has proven to be profitable for Nick. He is now in the green again. Let's switch back over to his screen. You could see that Nick is now profitable on this Tilray trade. That quick wick through his stop may have stopped some out. And this is why I was thinking that his stop loss was a little too tight. but I don't want to tell him that. Looks like he is just getting out. He says, I've had enough of this volatility, and he is out. It is only 100 shares, so it hasn't affected his buying power too much. So this trade was a pretty small trade for the size of account that he is trading, and he is out of that trade. Or has he purchased more? He has purchased more, he is showing me. I misread the notification. He has actually doubled down on this trade as it came back over his entry. So he's in 21.14 and 21.23, both on the break of 21. As this, excuse me, as this continues up, it seems like he really liked that wick to the downside, that showed some weakness on the bears after that red candle. And it showed that there's actually some bullish strength coming in. You can see in the UDT Showdown logo, the bulls versus the bears. The bears are trying to push the bulls down, and the bulls are trying to push the bears up. Don't forget, in chat, I see there's still quite a few of you in here. If you do have any questions about stocks, I would be happy to look at them and see what these contestants, these competitors are missing out on, because they do have 3 abilities. A quick reminder of those abilities, if anybody wants to type an exclamation point abilities in chat for me. These competitors have 3 abilities. They have the swap ability, where they can swap 2 stocks on the watch list. The watch list is 10 stocks, 5 gap up, that's 4, 5 gap up, and 5 gap down. And they can swap any 2 of these 10. Both competitors are trading the exact same 10 stocks. So strategically, if both competitors arrive at the same time and are competing against each other head to head, and one of them is really good at trading, say, AMC, which is on the watch list, and one of them is really bad, the one who is good who is bad at trading AMC can replace AMC. They use the ability and they could replace it with another stock that they would prefer to trade. All right, we have a suggestion in chat that CTRM is making a good move. So let's check out CTRM and see if this is a possibility for them to trade. CTRM going to the moon. Supposedly it is making a really good move up. It's up 20%. This is a penny stock under $5 per share, making a pretty good move. Some good breakouts. One trigger on the 5-minute, and we're about to get the second trigger on the 5-minute over 375. And I am just going to keep an eye out for on Discord and in Twitch chat for either of the competitors to use their abilities. If they want to use their abilities, they will message me and they will say, I'm using my blank ability. So let's say Nick right now, even though the competitor's not here, let's say Nick wanted to change 2 of the stocks because he doesn't like 2 of them. He's able to use that and change 2 of the stocks. The other abilities. So we have the swap. We have the swap, change 2 stocks on the watch list. We have force liquidate, where you force both. So this isn't just an attack, it can also be a defense. You force everybody in the competition to liquidate their shares. So if you use it, you can use it as an attack against the person, but that's a little overpowered. So to balance it, you also have to liquidate your own trades. So you have to kind of time it with when you want to exit your trades, or if you're not holding any positions, right? If you're not holding any positions, there's a benefit to that. You're not making any profits, but you can also use your force liquidate ability, attack whenever, without it hurting you at all, without it affecting you at all. And then you have the third ability, which is freeze, where you can freeze your opponent. And Nick is actually so good at this competition that he has frozen his opponent for 1 hour and 7 minutes now. He has frozen his opponent for 67 minutes. It's the longest freeze we have ever seen in the Ultimate Day Trading Showdown history. All right. 𝐶TR, I'm still making a good move. Looks like Nick is checking out a trade here. I'll show you his screen. Nick is checking out a trade. He's looking at Express now. 𝗬𝗏 is still hovering around his entry position. Express is starting to curl down. This is down 20%. This is down 20%, and I suspect it is hard to borrow, so he may have to trade options in this one. Under $5 per share seems to be a pretty decent support level in this, and that's a huge psychological level as it enters penny stock territory. So we'll see if there's a setup there. There's a little bit of a reversal pattern happening right now as this comes down, possibly a target of $5 per share for some traders, trading personalities, some strategies. If you're new here, you have any questions about how the showdown is working, please feel free to ask. And those of you who are here and enjoying and watching in the background, make sure to come in here and type a few messages every once in a while to keep the view count up so that we are able to be higher on the list on Twitch of stocks and bonds streams so that other people can come in and see and enjoy what's happening. Screen sharing is rad. Thank you. I mean, I'll be updating, I'll be creating, like, you can see the template with my webcam and this border. I'll be creating more templates once, like, the more times we figure this out, we test this out and we go through this, the more we'll figure out what optimizes and makes this the best viewing experience possible. For example, webcams might be beneficial in the future, so we'll see how that goes. But right now I can quickly and easily switch between the screen shares of the different competitors. We just have Nick here sharing his screen now as we still wait for Ringo to figure out his work situation. If he misses the competition, we may just push him forward to next Thursday, still give him a chance to compete. But you guys all might vote no, that it counts as a loss. Actually, he's up on the board already. And if you make it to the board, it's a loss. So it looks like Ringo might be taking a loss and might have to wait till the next competition. We'll have you all do a vote. Nick might simply get a bye round in this competition. We'll see. This is the first month of the Ultimate Trading Showdown. We expect jank, we expect scuff, we expect things to go wrong, and it will only get better from here. So we want to start really low, set expectations really low, and then every month surpass these expectations at the start. Just a reminder, I do think we should do this every single month, every Thursday, every week. Showdown after showdown after showdown to keep testing it, perfecting it, and then we transition to doing it once per quarter, making it more of a rare event, build up more hype for the showdown, and that way people can get really excited for something to happen. It's not just happening every month, but we do need to build some awareness of this. If you... Nano, what are the 10 stocks? Great question. They are up above my head. You can see the watch list in the top left corner of your screen. Those are the 10 stocks that they are trading, and neither trader has opted to use. 𝐶TR, by the way, is exploding. Congrats to those making profits on this one. Neither trader has opted to use the swap stocks yet. So those are the original 10 stocks that were posted on StockTwits and Twitter as well. Great question. Those of you who are watching, if you would like to retweet our tweet, Inlight Trading's tweet about the showdown, I would greatly appreciate it, as it will get more people in here to enjoy this showdown and to root for the contestants. Nick has purchased 200 more shares of 𝗬𝗏, as it looks like is 𝗬𝗏 coming down? Let me pull up the analyst chart here. I'm going to switch to the 2-minute on the analyst chart. He may have accidentally purchased 2 more shares. He has frozen. If we look here on the analyst chart, you can see 𝗬𝗏 has come down to his entry level. Either he's buying at support there, or he accidentally purchased. It looks like he may be freaking out and trying to figure out how to get out of this trade. What he can do is just expand his equities and equity options, right click, and what he should be doing is simply in this window, quantity 400 because he holds 400 shares, and hit sell market instead of buy market if he's wanting to get out of this trade. It's looking like Nick is struggling to get out of this trade here. It is hitting his stop loss and he doesn't know what to do. He's purchased 200 extra shares of this. The option chain is not going to help you here, buddy, because you're not in any options in this. You are in shares. Let's hop in and let's see what's going on in Nick's head. Nick, what's going on?
Nothing much. I accidentally bought 200 more.
At your stop loss. I observed that. Yes, yes.
And now I don't know.
Now you're panicking.
That's what it was.
Yep. So go over to monitor. You can see you're holding 400 shares. If you bring down the equities and equity options, if you go down a little bit, there's a tab that you have minimized. If you expand that, you can see your position. You can right click it, click close, and that will create a closing order for it. And that's one really easy way to get out. You can also, if you go to your chart, you can right click and create a sell order, change the number of shares, set it to a limit order to sell, or a stop order, excuse me, and have it stop you out at your stop level. But it does look like this one is coming out. You may want to hit the panic button and get out of your shares if that's part of your trading strategy. Otherwise, this loss could make you lose the competition. Things are really getting exciting here. And he has successfully gotten out of his 400 shares of Tilray at $20.60. Hey, that's the heat of competition, right? You see professional footballers slip on the ball constantly. Soccer players slip on the ball. You see race car drivers make a wrong turn, crash into the barrier. See a lot of things going on in professional sports. There's a lot of pressure. Things happen, but it is under these times of pressure that everybody makes their greatest revolutions in their learning process. How are you feeling about this BB stock here? You think you're going to try out the options?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do it possibly.
Okay.
I think it just already hit as high and it's most likely just going to go down from there. As it is a meme stock, they tend to burn out as soon as they get like their big high.
That's a good observation. I've seen that as well. Do you think you're going to trade something out of the money or in the money in this one? So out of the money is, it's not profitable yet, right? Well, if you were to exchange it for the shares of the stock, but you're trading the options to buy and sell the options, not to exchange it for the shares. So it doesn't really matter for you, especially if you're trading next Friday's expiration. The out of the money ones will be a little bit cheaper and a little bit more volatile in price.
I'm just kind of confused with when it comes to day trading and doing the options, because if it's a week later, like that kind of just confuses me.
So that is the expiration date. On that date, the option completely expires, right? It's done. If you were in the money at that point, then your broker will automatically give you the shares at the price of your strike price, because that's the shares you signed a contract for. It's essentially you're signing a paper contract, and the contract says, I want 100 shares at this price on this date. And the contract gets more and more expensive the closer it gets to that price. And it gets less and less expensive the closer it gets to that date, because it's more risky if it is not already at that price, right? So you have to pay a little bit for that risk. And
okay, but when I hover over bid X and I hover over ax X, one says buy and one says sell.
Yep. So it will automatically create a buy and a sell order for you. So the bid is where people are looking to buy, and so if you want to sell to them, then you click sell. For call options, it's not like selling a stock creates a short sell order. You are purchasing a put option. You're purchasing a contract. So you would want to buy, and a quick way to create that order would be to click on the ask. So you click on the price on the ask. The first out of the money strike in this case would be $17.50. So you would hover over that $4.95. You would click on that, and it will create a buy order for you automatically. It looks like you have your default set to 10 contracts, so it will automatically buy 10 contracts. You can change that, and you can even change that to -10, and it will sell 10 contracts for you. All this does is bring up a very quick order when you click on bid and ask. It doesn't automatically buy or sell. It just pulls up this order window, and you can adjust anything as you want. So you can adjust
So
how many contracts.
One that if I sell a put for like $18 or so, give me a premium.
So that's correct. That is selling a put. So right now you're buying, and then if you were to create a sell order after this, you would sell the shares that you have already purchased. But if you want to collect the premium, that usually works best on a longer time frame, not so much for day trading. You would create a sell order. So you would do negative instead of positive there in that window that you're hovered over right now. You would do negative 10, for example. In that case, you're selling 10 puts, collecting the premium, and then that's it.
Okay, so if I buy 10 contracts saying that I'm putting it from $18, how do I like profit from that? That's the confusing part. So if I buy 10 options, would I have to sell it as it goes lower and lower in price and it goes further away, then it makes it, that's what I'm confused about.
Yeah, so a put, you make money when the stock goes down, right? So you buy a put contract, and that's you saying, I am signing a contract that I think this stock will go down. And then if the stock goes down, like you could see right now, all the numbers are green, the stock is going down, the option contracts are getting more and more expensive on the put side. On the bid side, they're all red, they're going down, they're losing value. But the puts are gaining value right now because the stock is going down. So you would buy the contract, it gains in value when the stock goes down, and then you sell the contract.
Okay, nice. So it's kind of just similar to like buy high, sell low. It's just like more dense of an option because it's like you're buying hundreds.
Exactly, but it's honestly just there's a very steep learning curve at the start of it, but as soon as you make a few option trades, it just clicks and it's super simple. It's just like buying and selling a stock. You just need to think the put is the stock, right? The put is, if you were to open up the window for the put, which you can do it, I forget the exact format for it, but it's if you do purchase the option, you can drag it over onto your chart, and it will pull up the chart for you. I can look up the format if you need it, or you can do a quick Google search, the exact format. I just forgot Thinkorswim if you need a period or a slash, and you can see the chart of the option contract. So right now you're in a contract. If you go over to your charts, and you got in at the ask, by the way. So you just automatically got in at the ask price. You can change the price that you enter at. All right, and now you drag you can see on your all account positions. Yeah, so it was a period. In your all account positions watch list, if you just click and drag that over to your chart, it'll pull up. This is the option chart. This is the actual option contract you just traded. And this is the chart for it, of it rising and falling in value. So you can see right now it's pretty cheap compared to what it has been, but the stock is coming down. So this can, you see that big spike on that wick up to 626?
Yeah.
That's that red move on the stock as it came crashing down. And as the stock curled up, the value of this option contract came down as well.
Okay.
See how that works out?
Yeah.
Now just keep in mind that these are 100 shares. So you essentially just purchased 1,000 shares. Well, you got 10 contracts for $5. So you used up $50,000 in buying power. So you've used up half of your account in this one. So just be aware of that. Yep. It's that easy to just throw $50,000 into something. So option contracts are very heavily scaled.
So if I put it at 1750, the further away it goes down, the more this will increase.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay, so let's hope it gets to 17, and then that'll be like.
So you can see right now
really tense.
Exactly, that'll be amazing. Right now the ask you can see is all the way up to $5 now. And this one doesn't have as crazy a volume on these options as say AMC does, so the price isn't changing constantly. Options have less volume than stocks.
Yes, yes.
So I mean, you could literally see at the bottom of your screen, there's been one option contract traded right now.
Wow.
Yep. So, and that's because there's such a big spread. There's a 15-cent spread, but on this price at $5, 15 cents is, what is it? 15 cents divided by 5 is 3%. So that's the spread is 3%. Already. So you are, look, just like that, it goes down 1 penny, you're down $250. And that's how fast things can move. but it does look like it's breaking down under support levels. It is forming some wicks, so we'll see what happens from here. I'm going to continue back in the stream talking to everybody, but hopefully that helps and gives you some guidance on this one. Good luck. Don't go too crazy. You have $50,000 in buying power left with this trade to continue. And if you do find other stocks that you want to trade, you do still have your swap stocks ability to swap 2 stocks on the watch list. But if you think there's plenty of stocks on the watch list to trade, then you don't have to stress out about that.
Can I take out 𝗬𝗚𝗂𝗧 for Microsoft?
You want to use your swap ability?
Yes.
Sure thing. And you can swap out 2. Is there another one that you want to swap out?
No.
Okay, you're using the, you won't be able to swap that out later.
That's fine.
Okay, so you're switching 𝗬𝗚𝗂𝗧 to Microsoft. I will note that. I'll let everybody know. I'm gonna deafen myself here in Discord again, and I will talk to you if anything happens. All right.
Nice.
Okay, everyone. So Nick has used his swap ability, exclamation point abilities, or if you don't know the abilities, swap ability means he has changed 𝗬𝗚𝗂𝗧 to Microsoft. And I know that Nick loves trading Microsoft. And so this is a little bit of his bread and butter. So he has used this. This is Microsoft is part of this family of stocks. And so he has used this to his advantage to trade a stock on his, in his family of stocks. All right, let me head over to Twitter and see if we have any updates from our contestant. All right, I am posting that update on Twitter. Let me see if I can send a message. And Nick has exited his puts in BB for a profit. How much profit? Let's find out if he heads over to his monitor tab. He has made $1,000 in BB that has put him into the lead. He's back up over $100,000 after his $183 loss. So he is up a total of 800 and what something streamer math. Up over $800 on the day. I know his capital is at 564. That's because he had an issue with a Microsoft trade. 2 shares were still in his account prior to starting this by accident. He didn't clear his account, but we're just ignoring that. It changed his buying power a little bit, but we're not worried about that too much. You can see on the day he is up 800, and ignore that $5. He's up $837. All right, I'm gonna do another update on Twitter. Actually, I should have done this on StockTwits as well. All right, now we're gonna do another update here. All right, let's post that. Just posting updates so that everybody who's not able to tune in can get these updates on StockTwits and Twitter, StockTwits and Twitter. Here's 𝗂𝗚 in chat giving us an update, not gonna make it home. Murphy's Law got his ass today. He'll be on the phone hanging out for the rest of the morning though. Ringo, you can trade from your phone. Just gonna let you know, we don't have to share your screen. If you want to trade, all you need to do is send screenshots. Make sure you're in a paper trading account in your broker with $100,000 in buying power. If you have a screenshot, you could take just 1 or 2 trades and still take the lead. You are still technically in this competition. Nick comes in, throws in the orange G's for himself after making that trade in BB. Congrats, Nick, on making that profit. Ringo, we have people in here who have bet their spark points. They have spent hours and hours and hours on earning these spark points, and they have bet 10,000 spark points on you winning. So just add a little bit more added pressure. If you have a trading app on your phone, you can open up your paper money account and you can adjust it to $100,000 in buying power, clear all your positions, start fresh, take a screenshot, and then make some trades. You're still good to go. You are still good to go. We are currently in a screen share of Nick's screen, but you don't have to necessarily share your screen to be able to participate in this competition. It does definitely benefit all the viewers and the highlights of this and watching people who missed this, who want to watch it over. But we understand Murphy's Law happens. Murphy's Law is a thing, and you have to obey the law. Shit happens, man. We understand. I'll give it a try finishing up paperwork. God damn, okay. I'll use Webull. Sure, if you want to use Webull, by the way, everybody, there's a affiliate link. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do it. Look at Microsoft making a big move. It doesn't look like Nick has made a trade in Microsoft here. He has some levels on the chart, but he missed the breakout because the stop was just way too massive on that one. So he's probably going to wait for some sort of a pullback. Tech has pushed back up. By the way, yes, Drew, Beautiful Thing answered correctly. The software that both I, as the analyst, as well as Nick is trading with is Thinkorswim by TD Ameritrade. SPY is making a massive move up, which is pulling up a lot of stocks. Let's check out TLRY is coming down. I'm going to switch back over. It looks like Nick is also looking at trading TLRY. You can see on the screen right now. It's coming back. TLRY, AMC, they're all coming back down. And I know he believes, he mentioned here live with us when he was last in the call that he believes these meme stocks have potential to really plummet. I hope those of you who are trading these meme stocks have secured your profits and aren't getting too greedy to hold on to this as if it's getting to 100 today, because it is actually down 30%. AMC, unfortunately, I'm sorry to tell you all, is not actually a $60 per share stock. Not yet. It can be in the future, but not yet. All right, Ringo's going to give it a try. Is Nick a student of yours? Yes, Nick is a student of mine. He's a pretty fresh student of mine. He's been a viewer, a longtime viewer of the stream, and recently a student of mine. His trading has performed massively since being a student of mine. His confidence has increased massively. He just needs to do more things like this competition to get light a fire under his ass, to continue learning and pushing forward and taking trades and learning, because you need to take trades to be able to learn in this industry. This is a very experience-based industry, experience-based sport. You don't learn how to play soccer by studying a bunch of teams. You have to actually get out there on the field and play. All right, he's taking a look at GameStop. He's probably feeling a little bad that he used up his swap on just Microsoft and didn't swap out another stock. He's stuck with a bunch of meme stocks. But with these coming down, I think he's probably interested in taking a trade short in these ones. Now, if they have shares available to borrow, we will have to see in due time. Nick is currently not in any positions. Music is getting very intense for this very not intense moment. I love it. I'm leaving it. All right, let's see what Ringo does. Just send me on Discord, if you could, a screenshot of your paper trading account on Webull with $100,000 in buying power before you, or $100,000 in capital, I should say, before you start trading. How's everybody in chat doing? Are there any, has anybody in here made some trades? Have you done better? Do you think you could perform better than the current traders who are competing? If you do, you can still sign up for next Thursday's competition. There's still a slot open for next Thursday's competition. Who wants to take it? If you think you could perform better than Nick here. Made some BTC trades that I was happy with. Nice, Conroy. Congrats on that. Congrats on that. Looks like Neo has fallen down. This was a gap down that then closed its gap, made the reciprocal move, and is now coming back down to previous close levels. All right, J Ringo is here. He's in the building. We're not going to be able to see his screen, but I am going to post it. Let me see, what is his username? Is his username the same on both? I unfortunately don't think it is. I love StockTwits so much. I love StockTwits so much. It's so hilarious. Check this out. I'm going to pull up my second monitor really quick. Oh, StockTwits is the best. The people on there are just so derpy. Look at this. I'm posting updates, right, on the showdown because some people are liking it. They like the showdown. They like what's going on. They're following what's going on. And then some guy just comes in here. This Zircon dude. Douche. No one cares. Block. Oh, that's great. That's the greatest. Now, can everybody do me a favor? If you have a StockTwits account, head over to this account, Zircon_style. Looks like he actually doesn't really post much. He has only 2 followers, so he has 0 credibility on this platform. And Actually, because he blocked me, I actually can't see his messages, right? But we can go in here and, ooh, I can choose to unblock him. Interesting. So it automatically blocks him. Is there not a report button? There should be a report button to report a user. Anyways, yeah, you would hard it? Absolutely. Unfortunately, I'm blocked, so I don't... Somebody did hard it, but just ignore the message. There's literally hundreds of messages on StockTwits every second. Like, just ignore it, right? If you don't... StockTwits is the best. It's just so hilarious how much people think that, like, people care too much on social media. It's hilarious. Anyways, let's post a new update. I need to figure out, that's what I was trying to figure out. What's his username? Is it his... Okay. I'm just gonna put... Looks like Nick has just failed to place an order. Let me pull up Nick's screen as he places these orders so we can all watch what's going on. He's taking a trade in NEO. Looks like he is taking some sort of, what opportunity is he trying to take? He's only trading 25 shares, which is very, very, very small size on $100,000 in buying power. Let's try and figure out what he's doing. Either way, the order did not get filled. Maybe this was an options trade. I missed it. Probably the same people that let ego drive their trading. Absolutely. I mean, I'd love to see that person's account balance, right? How much does Ringo have? I don't know if I spelled it right. Both of them. Oh, how much time? Great question. Beautiful. Thanks. So this is JRNGO, J Ringo in chat here that you can see in the pink name above you. There is currently 48 minutes remaining of the competition. Anything you all want to know? Is Nick trying to look for some education here? Nick, did you cancel your screen share? Or did Discord just... Discord looks like it has refreshed on my computer. 1 second. Let me refresh Discord, everyone. I'm restarting Discord here. You should put the logo on Twitch and post the updates on those as a subtweet. Would be easier to follow. Oh, you mean like a... So post a tweet with the logo and then just keep subtweeting it with the updates. So what I'm doing, the reason why I can't do that, I might just stop posting it on StockTwits, to be honest, because people on StockTwits really don't care, and I understand that. So Skylar, that's a great idea. So when I announced that it started, the competition started, I could then retweet under that over and over and over all of the updates. You're a genius. Thank you. That's a good idea. What you can also do, Skylar, is just click on Twitter, the UDTS hashtag, and you should be able to see all of the updates. If you go from latest, you can see all of the updates that are going on. Because my hope is that I'm not going to be the one announcing and tweeting constantly. It'll be like somebody in chat might want to do the updates and type up the updates for me and hashtag UDTS. And I'll try and do it as I can, of course. AMC is coming down. I'm going to pull up Discord now and get back in the call and see. Okay, I am in the call. Let me Let me pull up the stream again. We can see what's going on. We might have missed a little bit. Let me just pop out and then, okay. Love that feature. Okay, things are going a little slow on my computer. That's fine. All right, we have Nick's screen back up. It looks like he is in, no, he is in a position in Neo. That's what he's showing us. So he's in a position in Neo, and it is an option trade. Thank you, Nick, for the update. Let me see if you're talking. It might sound like something's going on. I don't know. I'm going to undeafen myself and see if he's saying anything. Hey, Nick, what's up? I see there's green around your face. So it looks like you're trying to say something.
You can see my face?
Not your actual face, your icon, right? Your profile photo. There's a green outline when it senses noise. So I wasn't sure if you wanted to talk about something.
No, I just was trying to show because I heard you had to restart the
Oof, look at that price increase. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm able to see when you're moving your mouse a lot, so that helps a ton. Look at you're up, what, 20 cents on this? You got in around 170?
Yeah.
Nice.
I could go back
job.
to trade and monitor. What?
You took a small trade in this one though, right? How many contracts did you trade?
Just 10.
Okay, so you traded 10 contracts. You're in at 179.
I tried to short it, and then it didn't let me.
Yeah, you realized the buying, or not the hard to borrow issue.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is coming down. It has broken under that orange dash line. Is that your target, or what's going on with what you have drawn on your screen? If you want to walk us through it.
So I had seen it had the high, and then it made a lower low.
Okay.
Than the previous low. So let me go back to chart. And then, so that was going to be like my stop loss.
Yep.
The yellow would have been my, because you see, it try to retest if it's going to go back into a bullish pattern. Because this was the previous resistance or whatever.
Of course.
But then I noticed it was just going to start going bearish once it passed this. So then that became the support and my stop loss. This would have been my entry, and then this previous low was my target.
And so,
I was like,
are you planning on?
And then I was like, okay.
Go ahead.
I'll probably exit my put. You know, if it tries to retest this orange.
Yeah. Which it has.
Yeah, and then then I noticed, I was like, okay, I'll buy the strike price for 42, and it's increasing so far.
Yep. So are you going to exit your position now that you've hit your target, or are you going to hold on to it and see how it does now that it broke that level?
Well, previously this wasn't for the option. This was for like selling.
Yeah.
Like to short it.
And that's how you're trading options, right? Is as if you are trading the stock, but instead of buying and selling the stock or short selling and covering the stock, you just bought and sold a put contract, right? So your exit is when the stock hits your target on the chart, then you would be exiting the option contract at the exact same time. That's the idea.
Okay.
So if you're getting out now, you're on the bid at 188 and Nick is out. He got filled at 194. You got a lucky fill there. Somebody on the next order gave you a really good fill there, even though the bid was at 188. You got filled at 194. Nice job. So from 179 up to 194 made 150 bucks on that Neo trade. So you are up $972. By the way, to give you a quick update, I don't know if you heard, but Ringo is trading currently. He is still at work figuring out paperwork for the situation with the car accident that happened. So he is trading from his phone. So he's at still a little bit of a disadvantage, but there are 40 minutes remaining of the competition. And he's going to be sending me updates either on Discord preferably, but possibly on Twitter because it's more comfortable for him. Updates on how his trades go so that we can keep everybody updated. So I'll let you know if he starts making some trades and making profit, and if you need to worry or ramp up your trading or anything. Right now, you are in the lead because he is starting with $100,000 in capital, and you have more than that, so you are in the lead. Whoever ends up with the most capital at the end of the day, obviously, is going to win the competition. And not at the end of the day, but at the end of the competition. 40 more minutes. And now that he is trading, don't forget you do have 2 more abilities. You have your Force Liquidate ability, where you can flatten all immediately, force the other trader to flatten their trades. They might not be in any trades and you might waste it, or they might be in trades, you don't know. The Freeze ability, which lets you freeze them. We are in the last hour of the freeze ability, so if you do use the freeze ability now, it will freeze the other trader for 10 minutes.
I might as well freeze him now.
Just as he starts, oh, you're a dick. Let me know if you actually want to. That would be hilarious.
No, but just know if I really wanted to win, I would do that.
No. Of course. I mean, let him find some trades first, right? And then I will let you know if he starts taking the lead. And if he takes the lead, maybe you will want to freeze him. We'll find out. I'll try and keep you updated, all right?
No, he's been gone this whole time. I'm not freezing him.
Okay. Yeah, he did have a 2-hour freeze, didn't he?
Yeah.
All right, well, let me know if you want to use the other ability, the flatten all ability. That will apply to you as well if you are holding any positions. Just let me know, and I will, of course, come back in and update you, or if you're listening to the stream, I'll update you there. I'll probably come in here and just let you know if he takes any trades and if you need to worry, all right? Good luck. Last 40 minutes. You got this. All right, Ringo, if you are in chat, are you still in here? Has he made any money? Drips, Nick is up. He is up like $900. His buying power says he's up $700, but that's because he had a Microsoft trade on his paper money account left over that he forgot to close. I'm sorry, I'm seeing your question a little bit late, but I do see it. If you're still in here, welcome everybody who is joining. Does say Ringo is still in here. So Ringo, if you can hear me, please let me know, update me. On either Twitter if you prefer it, or I would prefer Discord. But I'll send you a message. All right, you're sending me a message on Discord. Perfect. Let's see if Discord can load. All right. One last message to Ringo. Welcome everybody. If you're trickling in, if you're new here, feel free to say hello, ask any questions. This is the Ultimate Day Trading Showdown. This is a heated showdown, one-on-one, 2.5 hours. It's getting very tense because the other competitor has now just arrived. About 10 minutes ago, he was having some issues at work and started trading late, unfortunately, but it is what it is. And he is back with 40 minutes left to trade, 40 minutes left in this competition. And Nick is only up $900 in profit. So it's getting very tense. Just one decent sized trade from Ringo can completely turn the tide of this showdown. And just to keep you all updated, Ringo has not used a single ability yet. He still has all 3 of his abilities, exclamation point abilities in chat if you need an update on what these abilities are. Just a quick reminder, they are Swap, Freeze, and Force Liquidate. Those are the 3 abilities. Nick has used his swap ability to swap out 𝗬𝗂𝗂𝗧 for MSFT. The swap is for 2 stocks, but you can only use it once, and he opted to only use it on 1 stock. He liked all the other stocks on the watch list, so he used up his swap ability on that. Looks like Nick is about to take a massive option trade on 55, what is he trading, calls right here? He's going to buy 55 calls in 𝗬𝗂 off of the support. He did just take a trade with puts down to this orange dotted line level that you can see on the left side of his screen right up here. You can see his screen share. And looks like he is watching for some sort of a reversal pattern on this one as it comes back up, possibly with the rest of the market, as SPY finds some bullish momentum late into the morning and headed into the lunch session. We are in the lunch session now. It's about 25 minutes in, so it is a good time for reversals. Looks like AMC is forming a little bit of a reversal here. Not a very clean reversal pattern, but it is finding some support at 38 whole number and reversing back up. We'll see if it can find some added momentum. If you have any questions about any stocks or anything, feel free to still ask me in chat, because don't forget, there is still a competitor who has the swap ability who could be trading other stocks, and we could be analyzing what those stocks might be and try and predict in advance what they will trade that stock out for. And also, of course, if you have any questions, I am above all else a trading educator. I'm happy to answer any of your questions about trading, so please feel free to ask those in chat. If you have any questions about how the day trading showdown works, UDTS, first of all, exclamation point UDTS to understand how it works very briefly. But if you have any questions, please let me know and I'll answer those as well. I'm keeping you all updated if you are not able to stay in the stream. Here is the link to Twitter. It's just twitter.com/Inlight Trading to get constant updates of the showdown. I did get a screenshot. Looks like, all right, wonderful. So Ringo has taken a trade now in 𝗬𝗂. Let's take a look at 𝗬𝗂. I'm going to pull up the analyst. I'm going to pull up my analyst charts here. We're going to look for a trade in 𝗬𝗂. It looks like Ringo has taken a long trade of 1,500 shares in 𝗬𝗂 here. He's used $62,000 of his $100,000 of buying power in 𝗬𝗂. This is the same stock that we just saw Nick was looking for a long trade on, and it looks like Ringo did end up taking that trade that Nick was looking at. He pulled the trigger first, and let's see, he might be able to get a profit in this one and then force liquidate and prevent Nick from trading this one. He does also have his freeze ability. All right, 𝗬𝗂 is rising. Let's see what this looks like on a little bit of a closer time frame. Does look like it set a lower low, a higher low, excuse me, and it's about to set a higher high, breaking out over 41.60. The previous 2-minute candle high is 41.63. This breaks over 41.63. It is looking pretty good. That is a slight SR level on this wick, these bodies, and these wicks, and this wick here. So the 63 level is slightly significant in this stock. Let's quickly check in with Nick. He is watching BB here. I'll show you really quick. Nick is watching BB right here. He did not end up taking the trade in 𝗬𝗂. However, he is watching it on the left side of his screen. He didn't enter the trade, but he is looking for a trade in BB. With that many shares in 𝗬𝗂, look at this big green candle happening in 𝗬𝗂 right here. It looks like it looks like Ringo might make a profitable trade here. What are the odds, Nick? I'm not sure what you mean by that. What are the odds? The odds of who winning? I'd say it's 50-50 right now. It's roughly all tied up. I would say it's all tied up now. Ringo might even be taking the lead. You could do a forced liquid. Nick could here do a forced liquidate to prevent Ringo from holding this trade any longer and making more profits. It is coming down. Let's see what happens. Let's see if either of the competitors use their abilities. If you need a reminder of the abilities, you have exclamation point abilities in chat. Let's see what Nick is up to. Looks like he is looking to trade call options in BlackBerry. He's trading call options in BlackBerry. Strike price. What is he trading? What strike is he trading? Or is he trading put options? Let's see what's going on. This is down 3%. He's plotting some support levels, and he discovered that he is using the trend line and drawing. All right, this is getting very intense. We're drawing lines on a chart. What is going to happen next? This is the most tense moment we've had in this stream. If you are in here, please throw in some orange G's in chat for the contestants. If you don't have the orange G's because you're not subbed, feel free to use the white G, all lowercase white and capital G. Throw in some orange G's here in chat if you are here tuned in. Give some support for the competitors, providing you some entertainment and some educational value competing in the Ultimate Day Trading Showdown. It takes a lot of guts to be able to compete in front of live viewers, and these two traders are willing to do it, and they are doing an amazing job. Nick has made some very solid trades, a few hiccups here and there, which are normal for trading, especially trading in a competitive perspective, but he's doing a great job. And Ringo, with all the stress he's been through this whole morning, he has taken a trade in AMC. He is up $255 on his trade in NEO. And he has taken a trade in AMC, 500 shares in AMC. He is up $170. So right now, Ringo is up $355. Right now, Nick is still winning, Conroy, by about $500. Right now, Nick is still winning by about $500. Ringo is up for $425, and Nick is up about $900. Orange G's in chat. If you don't have it, Conroy, you don't have it, here's the white G for you. You can go ahead and copy and paste that. Everybody show your support for these competitors who are risking putting themselves out there and risking their dignity to battle live in front of you all, Coliseum style. Well, Conroy, you might need some spaces in there, but I get the sentiment and I appreciate it. And we have confirmed, as we watch Neo come back down, Ringo has confirmed that he has exited his AMC trade for a profit. He exited his trade for a $510 profit. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm having you do the orange G's to update the view count because it's saying that half of the people who are here are not here. And we want Twitch to know that you are here. Welcome back, Conroy, though. Welcome back. Thank you for the hydrate. There was your cheers. And it looks like Nick has just taken an order. What is going on? He has taken a trade. There we go. We can see he finally took this BB option play. Let's watch. Let's watch Nick and see what's going on. All right, Nick is in a BB option contract. 10-cent spread, pretty decent. Looks like he is trading puts in this one as it comes down, I believe. I know he'll correct me if I'm wrong, but based on the lines on his chart, it looks like he is trading puts in this one. Otherwise, I believe he would be buying shares and not trading options. This could be his last trade. Both contestants still have the freeze ability. Both contestants still have the flatten all ability. I'm going to update Twitter with this. All right, things are getting a little bit tense. If you're not able to continue watching the stream, there are updates on Twitter. Looks like Nick is making a travesty of a trend channel. This just looks absolutely disgusting. But we'll see if he's able to pull a trade out of it. He just immediately deletes all of the lines. That massive red candle kind of ruined it because it's expanding. It's creating kind of this expanding wedge, which is not very tradable. It shows that the stock does not know what direction it wants to go. He's clearing all of his lines from his previous Tilray trade. Nick is really bearing down and realizing that these are the final moments of the competition. There are 23 minutes remaining. And this trade that he took in BB could take him out of the lead. He is now up only $700 versus $500 in profit for Ringo. It is getting very, very close. And it looks like Ringo could be done for the day. Could you believe it? Could you believe it that Ringo could be done for the day? Nick, one more contract, buddy. Drew is cheering for Nick. Sammy is cheering for Ringo. This is getting very close. This is getting very close, and Ringo has officially taken the lead. Ringo has officially taken the lead. I'm posting the screenshot so you guys can all see this going on. And it looks like it's not letting me post these screenshots. Twitter, what's going on? Why don't you want me to post these? Oh, because they are large files from the phone? Okay, we can do this. I should be doing all of this on Instagram stories as well for the updates, but I'll give the post update. And Ringo wanted a replacement for today, but he comes in, he enters late, and he takes the lead. He took some big risks. He's trading on his phone. He's not trading at his trade desk. He's trading with very large share size. He's doing a lot to try and catch up. This could have completely ended his chance at winning the monetary prize at the end of this Ultimate Trading Showdown at the end of this month. Sammy's rooting for the underdog. AMC has come up. That is the trade that made Ringo the most money. And he has made so far, I believe, 5 or 6 trades in total today. He has yet to use an ability. He could use the ability. There are 20 minutes left. He might be waiting for the last 10 minutes to freeze Nick for the last 10 minutes. Maybe a forced liquidate followed by a freeze. Keep Nick exactly where he's at. Nick is at risk of this happening. Nick is at risk of a forced liquidate and a freeze at the same time in the last 10 minutes, preventing him from taking any more trades and forcing him to stay at this losing position. He is also down $200 on this BB trade, and he's looking to get out of it right now. We are watching Nick getting out of this trade. He's up $950 for the day, minus his Tilray win. He's up $807 on the day. It is 807 versus 1287. 807 versus 1287. This is going to be a close one. AMC is coming down. Is Nick going to make a last-minute trade in this? Ringo is lucky he got out of that position and secured his profits. Is it luck or is it skill? Is Ringo an amazing trader? This is the first time Ringo has tried day trading. He is not a day trader. He is a swing trader and an investor. Hold AMC. Ringo Sammy wants him to hold. He has sold and secured his profits. And it looks like Nick is back up to $922 in profit. BB is going up. He is crossing his fingers, hoping that this trade works out. It is at 320 on the ask. He entered this at 320. He is about break even on this trade. He's just hoping that it continues up and he's able to pull a profit from this one to end the day. He does still have his freeze. He does still have his force liquidate. He does have these abilities at his disposal to try and hold his advantage. He could try to freeze, possibly freeze Ringo in the last 10 minutes and make some trades. However, Ringo also has his freeze and can freeze Nick back, and they could both be done 10 minutes early. The freeze is currently in the 10-minute time frame. We are currently in the time frame where the freezes were 10 minutes. If either trader uses their freeze ability, the other trader will be frozen for 10 minutes and cannot make any more trades. I do believe Ringo is done trading and figuring out stuff at work because he sent me his final screenshots of his trades, but we will see if he finds any other trades. He has yet to use an ability. And it looks like Nick is down $100. He's just crossing his fingers, hoping this works out. He's just watching it. He's watching his P&L. He's forgotten to look at charts and to take any other trades. He still can take trades. Looks like he might be creating a closing order for this one. We don't know. We will find out. The ask is currently at 315, so he is at a 5-cent loss guaranteed on the ask at least, and this GME is continuing up. Looks like the meme stocks are continuing up a little bit, but BB is not following, although actually he's just not scrolled over on that chart. Let me pull up the analyst chart and we could take a look at this one. Let's take a look at BB on the analyst chart and we could see what is going on. Let me close next chart for a second. We can see BB is going completely sideways under previous close. So it has broken under previous close and it's going sideways, and it's channeling and consolidating sideways. We could see on the 5-minute chart that it is forming a bit of a hammer candle and coming down. It looks like it is possibly going to break down here under 1450. Nick could be in danger here of losing his lead in this competition. Actually, I stand corrected. He's in puts. He wants this to come down. He wants this to come down. He is currently holding this trade. If BB breaks down under 1450, which I believe was around his initial entry, and this comes down to test 14 at his target, he could take the lead back. This is going to be a close one. This is a nail biter of a competition. Let me update. I'm going to give a quick update to everybody on Instagram here really quick. Yes, Whale, I was muted. I was talking to Instagram stories. If you want to see what I said, you guys can follow at Instagram, instagram.com/, is it Instagram? How do you spell Instagram? There you go. Instagram /Inlight Trading. I'm going to post, I'm posting, I forgot to post at the beginning that this was even going. I've completely forgotten about Instagram pretty much. I've neglected our Instagram users and posted everything on Twitter. And it looks like Nick is in profit, not on the bid, but on the ask in his trade. Music. What happened to music? Did I wake up in time for the end? Yes, there are 12 minutes left, and Ringo was able to make it in time. I'm going to increase the volume of the music in the last 10 minutes. There are 10 minutes remaining. And this BB trade is coming down, and Nick is making some profits. Can Nick take back the win? We will find out. Right on. Yes, the underdog is winning right now. Ringo is winning. He's up by about $100. Let me turn the music down really quick. Let's update Nick with what's going on. Even though I know he's listening in. Nick, I'm just coming in really briefly to tell you that there are 10 minutes remaining. There are 10 minutes remaining.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling?
I feel good. I feel good.
You feel good?
I think the Bulls ran out of steam on BB. I'm gonna close it up.
All right. Ringo, it looks like stopped trading about 20 minutes ago to take care of work stuff. So it is just you. You got lucky. He still has his freeze, and he could use it now to freeze you for the remaining 10 minutes. And liquidate and force you to take your profits on BB. But right now, Ringo is in the lead by about $100.
Yeah, I heard he made some last-minute trades, and happy for him to make things very amped and interesting.
It's been super exciting. Actually, BB is exploding for you. This is getting extremely close.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you up right now? You are tied.
25.
It is tied right now. You're both up $1,200 on the day.
Yeah, BB drops down a little bit more because I already broke my target. I might as well.
This is crazy. This BB trade you took is about to save you this competition.
Yeah, I was patient. You know, my buddy said in the chat one more trade, but I think this is gonna be the one to hold me going.
I'm just updating Ringo on Twitter DMs. Everybody's cheering you on. We have Drew cheering you on. We have Nano cheering you on. We have Beautiful Fang cheering you on. I will let you trade the remaining 8 minutes, and I will let you know when the competition is over. Make sure that you close all of your trades before 9 o'clock my time. What is it? 12 o'clock Eastern time. Make sure all of your trades are closed, and it does look like you did just exit your trade there. So is that it? Are you done? Are you closing that out? You are right now $50 behind. Literally $50 behind.
Oh God!
This is so close.
Don't tell me that.
I'm gonna let you trade. Is it 50? I will hold up. Quick math. I don't know exactly where you're at. Ringo's at 1287. All right, 1287. So that's the amount to beat. I think he is done trading. So 1287 is the amount for you to beat. The music is getting intense. I'm gonna let you trade. I'll talk to you in 7 minutes. This is getting so intense, everybody. We're gonna watch him. This is getting extremely intense. Music is coming up. Did Ringo say freeze? I didn't see it. I didn't see it. He could have, but he hasn't. I haven't received the message. I haven't received it. Did he say it somewhere in Discord? It's getting close. getting close. No courtesy. Oh, well. Hey, I'm messaging him on Discord. He's not using his ability. I mean, Ringo has 5 minutes left. He could freeze Nick for the remainder of the time and not allow Nick to get into another trade, which will... But if Nick gets into a trade fast enough, then Ringo might have to use his flatten, in which case Nick might have enough time to get enough. And Nick takes a trade. Nick has taken a trade. He's entered a trade in 𝗬𝗏. He is in the normal stock. He has entered a trade in 𝗬𝗏. Hopefully it's enough shares to get his profits that he needs to take this win. Nick is in one final trade. It looks like it's a long trade in 𝗬𝗏 and it is coming up. The music is getting intense. Ringo has sent me the message that he does not want to use any of his abilities. He is letting Nick take this final trade to give him a chance to see if this wins. There are 3 minutes remaining in this competition. Ringo has opted, he has confirmed officially to me that he does not want to use any of his abilities at the end of this competition. He is comfortable in the lead and he does not think that Nick is going to catch up, that cocky bastard. This is getting close. This is getting close. Two minutes remaining. 2 minutes. You can watch the seconds. Who are you rooting for? It seems like we have a divided house here in chat. We have people betting on Nick winning. We have people betting on the underdog, Ringo winning. Ringo missed the first hour and a half of the competition. Who is going to win? This is getting extremely close. Nick is up 12-15. He is down by $70. Nick is down by $70. This is getting intense. He is down by $70. He needs 𝗬𝗏 to come up. Did he make a mistake and not take enough shares on this trade? He traded, it looks like, 200 shares. But he is putting in an order for only 20 shares. Is he only going to sell 20 shares in the final minute? Nick has to close his trade before 12 p.m. Eastern time or it does not count. He has to close this trade. He is fixing his order to 200 shares. He has to close this. Is it going to be enough? These are intense final moments. Is it going to be enough? He has to close this before the final moments. Let's get an official clock here with seconds. And he is out of the trade as 𝗬𝗏 is coming up. Is it going to be enough? And the competition, ladies and gentlemen, the competition is coming to an end. There are seconds remaining. Nick has closed his final trade. Ringo is closing his final trade. We are in the final moments, and time is up. Time is up. Nick, time is up.
Yes. Yes.
Time has concluded. This competition is over. Let's get final a final recount, a final count of what is going on. Ringo, let's see. Ringo, do you have... He didn't find an entry, so his positions are final with the latest screenshot. Nick, can you do me a favor and send me a screenshot of your monitor window? I'm going to post it to Twitter. You can show your orders if you'd like to, actually, so that people can see what trades you took. If you want to show your filled orders and show everything so that people can see the orders. You don't have to have the... Yeah, you can have it all open and we could see what happened. Trading 1232 is your final balance, and we need to figure out what was the trade, Nick, that it was Microsoft for $5, right? That we're subtracting because that was from before this competition started.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Okay. Not that it would have made the difference, but we have a final account balance from Ringo of... Actually, he did make one more trade in the last second that we were unaware of, a hidden trade. Ringo, final balance, $1,347. Nick Blazin, final balance, $1,227. Go ahead and send me that screenshot, or I'll just... no, you send me the screenshot so the resolution is much better. Go ahead and send me a screenshot of this screen, Nick, with a Command-Control-4 drag and show exactly what you're showing me here on your screen. And I will share this to Twitter, share this to Instagram, share this to the entire world who is rooting for the two of you. Let's see if we can get Ringo in here possibly.
Just send you a screenshot of what I have here.
Yes. Let's see if Ringo's gonna join. I'm sending him a quick message. Let's get some very chill music in the background. No more battle music. Ooh, we can hear Nick's music. I can see what's inspiring you to make this trade. I can see what was inspiring you. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna wait a few more seconds to see if Ringo responds about joining this call. He is still, I believe, at work on his phone. Oh, and Nick used... Yeah, I see typing the force liquidation at the very end. All right, that was so close. I don't think this could have gone any better as a first test run. Like, if I make a YouTube video of this, this is going to be so intense. All right, Nick, let's chat final moments. I'm going to switch my screen to show. I'm going to hide yours really quick. And I actually don't know, like, copyrighted music and whatnot. I don't care if I do this on YouTube and copyrights and all that. All right, Nick, how was your first competition? Technically second with your exhibition match prior. How was your second competition, your experience in the Ultimate Day Trading Showdown?
This is definitely a showdown, you know. If your opponent doesn't show up, you gotta come out with your best characteristics and abilities, and it just goes to show, you know, you could be facing nobody, they come over, do what they gotta do, and sweep you underneath your feet sometimes. And I believe that was my lagging in the beginning, because in the end I was almost ready to pull out some last minute trades, keep it interesting. And I like the way it all played out. It definitely was a fluid experience.
It was. And do you feel like you were able to perform to the best of your abilities, or do you feel like you ended up slacking in some areas? What do you think you could have done better?
Well, yeah, I'm still learning the software. The competition aspect makes you just liven up a little and feel like your nerves shaking somewhat.
Absolutely.
I prepped myself somewhat, like last night, you know, was looking forward to this.
Okay.
I would say like honing in on your skills. Like right now, I really wanted this one paper to print out, and I wasn't able to get it printed before the showdown, and I feel like that maybe would have gained my little edge.
What's this paper printout?
Just the last lesson you sent me.
Oh yeah,
I wanted
yeah,
to print
and
it out
learn that, and
with
yeah,
the resistance and supports.
Yeah.
Because I say that was my biggest issue before, being able to make target and stop losses like on the spot while not missing trade and opportunities.
Yep.
And, you know, sticking with them as well, because, you know, I figured out once I had the plan and I stuck with it, the BlackBerry one kind of played out. And the competition was crazy because obviously I wanted my profits if it wasn't a competition aspect, but I needed BlackBerry to go lower and lower and lower. That could have been the deciding factor with those option contracts.
Oh my, yeah, it was so close. That was
and just deciding how many share sizes.
It's okay.
Because
We'll get some more.
I kind of try to stay with my own mindset based on my own trading account size. So you saw in the beginning, like, oh, I have 100,000 to spend, but once it was flowing with that, I was able to utilize possibly like how much I needed to come back without, you know, just because 50,000 out the gate, even though that gave me a nice profit, I wasn't.
It's a little
like,
scary.
Mentally prepared to be like, yeah, I was like, whoa, like I'm halfway like locked up. Like, okay, that means I can't use it for other stuff as well. And you know, I was popping into chat here and there, and then I felt like the intimate crowd hyped me up as well. I feel like that was a really deciding factor in the halfway mark.
Oh, that's awesome. Hear that, everyone? You helped him perform better, because he definitely did better in the second half than the first half. I feel like the first half, maybe you felt a little too relaxed, because we'll talk to Ringo here in a second. He wasn't here. He had a work issue that held him back. And I mean, this is a competition. Competition still moves on, and he ended up coming later. But perhaps you felt a little bit relaxed, like you had a bit of an advantage. You had a bit of space, a bit of a cushion of time, and you thought, you know what, I'm fine. I have plenty of time. He's not even here, so I can take my time and take these trades slow and just get some small profits and win the competition. And maybe that was your downfall, like you said, that at the very start you didn't ramp up things fast enough.
Going back to the exhibition match we had, I believe within my style, I'm just more of like a build a hard foundation. Okay, see what stocks catch my eye more, which ones are like moving more fluidly, and seeing what the day is like. I think getting adjusted with that over time would help as well. But I just think I'm a foundational person. So even though it didn't look like very interesting in the beginning, I was just taking a lot of mental notes and laying out like, okay, if I start getting amped up, you know, I don't want to just lose money.
Absolutely.
So learning about my trader's mentality definitely works with this, because, you know, I don't think it was so much he wasn't here. I think I'm just a slow starter.
Okay, so it took some time to ramp up to maybe your thermometer, your trading thermometer, which we've gone over in your mentorship quite a bit, and in the Twitch streams quite a bit. Maybe your trading thermometer was a little cold, a little too cold. It took some time, a few small trades to warm it up. Once it was warmed up, then you could really start going.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I want to clarify, everybody who's watching, you could see Nick's screenshot on the screen right here. You could see he has made $1,232 in profit. That $5.10 in Microsoft was a trade from before this competition. He accidentally didn't close. We're not too concerned about that. We could see the trades that he did take. It was all live. So just subtract that. He made $1,227 in this competition. And I'm going to switch some of the attention over to Ringo, who has joined here in this chat. And then I'll talk to both of you at the same time and close this out. All right. Thank you so much, Nick, for your input. Stay tuned. I'm just going to keep your screen share up just to have something on my screen, but I'll talk to Ringo here. How's it going, man?
Oh, pretty good. Finally got home.
You finally got home. This was crazy. It was a crazy morning. I mean, you heard Nick's perspective on how the market was. You sent me a quick message at the end of this that the market was crazy today. It was. This was the tail end. This was the tail end of a big move in meme stocks, and I intentionally put a few of these meme stocks on the watch list today so that the two of you could either choose to trade these, or you could choose to swap them out, of course. And maybe one of you's better at trading meme stocks than the other. Who knows? It allowed for a lot of play, and it looks like you were able to profit on some of these a bit better than Nick was trading AMC. You guys both traded NEO, which was cool to see. How do you feel your experience was, despite, of course, your issues? If you want to quickly explain to everybody with as few like privacy issues as possible, but just explain a little bit of the situation that happened. So, because you had quite a few people who were rooting for you at the beginning of this competition. You could see Whale in chat is chanting your name. You had a few people who were rooting for the underdog, who thought that they were going to get let down, but you didn't let that happen. If you want to briefly explain to your fans what happened today.
Well, I kind of got screwed over at work, so that kind of slowed me down a bit. I've never day traded like this. Coming in late, I just decided to put a bunch of money down and try to catch a little bit of momentum and sell it real quick. It's pretty much, that was my strategy for the last however long.
And how did you correctly predict the direction of the momentum? Because throwing that much money, I mean, you had to throw in a lot of your buying power into these trades to be able to make up the time that you missed. How were you able to, what processes did you use to try and correctly predict the direction of the momentum? What signals maybe that you're looking for, any setups you're looking for? Like you said, you're not experienced in day trading, but you do understand stock charts and candlesticks and price action a little bit. So what were you looking for in those?
Well, with Neo, I was just throwing it out there. AMC, I kind of watched it. I saw it was down a little bit, started to go back up. So I put in the order to buy and then just kind of watched it for a minute. Out of nowhere, all of a sudden I was up pretty good. So I sold it. I was just trying to be quick. Okay. And
I mean, yeah, it's obviously it could have gone up more and you could have made, like, look at AMC now, you could have made a ton of profits, but I mean, the margins in this competition were so close. I thought Nick was going to take it at the very end there in that last trade, but he was just shy. It did look like you ended up taking one last trade in the final screenshot you sent me. Which one was that in? You made about $100 more in profit that secured the win for you. What was that trade in?
I thought that was the AMC.
That was the AMC one. Okay. So you closed out the AMC, made $100 more in profit. You ended up with, let me give the specific number. It was what, $1,347 in profit versus $1,227. So you're up by $120. About a 10% more profit than Nick. That's how fine the margins were in this. It was so close. I appreciate your sportsman-like conduct on not freezing Nick and not force liquidating his trades at the very end there to give him a chance for that last BB trade to end up working out. It did end up making a decent profit. He made some good profits on that stock today, but it unfortunately was not enough to secure the win. Well, congratulations. First and foremost. Yeah, it was a very respectable thing to do, and I appreciate that. I'm sure Nick appreciates that as well. Well, congratulations on your win. I'll take some final thoughts and final words from the winner.
Do what? Hold on, sorry.
No worries. Your kid is doing it for you. Any final words that you have for as the winner of this competition today?
No, I mean, I expected to come in here, have my computer, and be ready to go, and it didn't work out. But I guess ultimately, in the end, it did work out. So
yeah,
it's mostly luck on my end. I just big orders, and that was it.
Well, we will see. If your luck runs out, you have another competition coming up. You've made it to the second tier of the Ultimate Day Trading Showdown. We are going to have somebody else trading in the first tier, 2 more competitors trading in the first tier next Thursday, and then you will be up on the Showdown again on, what is it, the 17th, Thursday the 17th. You will have to come back. Hopefully that day you will be at your trade desk and able to trade in more of a comfortable situation.
That'll be another Friday for me, so.
All right. Well, hopefully.
Today's my first day off. We'll see if it works out.
Gotcha. Hopefully it works out again for you. Nick, coming in second place again. This is 2 losses for you. Don't let this put you down too much. Of course, the margins are so close, and we are still practicing here and still learning and still getting better as a trader. What are your final thoughts on your trading performance on the Showdown? Your final thoughts from this competition today? And any words to the fans at home who are all rooting for you today?
Oh man, this is all for the fans. This is all for the community. We want to build each other up. We want to allow us to educate the world and change it on a grander scale. It starts with these little events and ideas joining up and becoming something bigger. This all started off with like meme stocks. You know, a lot of us came into this community because of it. And look at it, you know, just us having a good time and just getting better every day. I'm very happy in my performance.
Good.
I look forward to the next one, and you know, just all started off with like, hey, who wants to do this? And now I'm in my second one, and I look forward to more.
I couldn't agree more. This community has grown so much and has improved so much. And look at you now, Nick. You made a really good profit today. You made nearly, what, 1.2% on the day? 1.2% in a single day.
200 extra till Ray instead of selling.
Exactly. So you would have made a little bit more too. You made over 1% on the day, and the stock market on average makes 7 to 10% a year. So you still performed amazingly. Unfortunately, the competition performed ever so slightly better. But there's always next time, there's always the next competition, the next showdown. I think this is going to be the redemption arc for Nick Blazin here. We want to see him and root for him in the next competition that he's in, possibly next month, to see if he's able to form some sort of redemption arc. Well, thank you, both of you, for competing. Thank you, both of you, for having a great time, just having fun with this. It's been a great experience. I've had fun casting for the two of you and hosting the two of you on this. And I hope that both of you are able to continue this performance. Both of you put on a stellar trading performance today. I hope you're able to continue this in your actual trading accounts and make this kind of profits on your own, because that will definitely be something to see and make me very happy to see both of you making money like you did here today.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
All right, I'm gonna leave this call. If you two want to discuss anything, you have this room open for you, or you can feel free to leave and carry on with your days. I'm going to wrap up the stream here. But once again, thank you to the two of you.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. This has been the Ultimate Day Trading Showdown. Day one of many. Let me bring up my charts here really quick just so we could have something to look at. Day one of many. This is the beginning of an era. Whale, you're absolutely right. A green day is still a win. Drew, Conroy, everybody's saying Nick did well. You are all correct. This was an amazing competition. We could not have asked for any better of a showdown, right? So thank you all for watching. Everybody who is in here, in chat, watching, thank you so much for all of your support. Your spark points have been delivered to the winners. So congratulations to those who voted for Jay Ringo, who ended up taking the win as the underdog. And we'll see if his underdog story arc is able to continue. He will be competing again for his fans on June 17th. But wait, we still have a competition on the 10th. A week from today, we still have another showdown. If you would like to compete in the Ultimate Day Trading Showdown, you can still sign up, !showdown. You can still sign up for this competition. That command's not even working. The bot in this stream has been having some issues today, but I will get you that link to sign up for the showdown. You can message me on Discord if you are interested in signing up for the showdown. We'll get you signed up. A week from today, if you don't want to compete but you want to watch again, just like today, you can do so. I remember the command. It's !sign up. I changed it. !sign up, and that should give you the command. So !sign up. You can sign up. Click that link. Sign up for next Thursday's competition. If you don't want to compete but you want to watch, make sure to be here in the stream next Thursday. And if you don't care about all this showdown stuff, first of all, shame on you, because this is absolutely awesome to see people competing. It's so amazing to see. I love this community so much. But I will be streaming tomorrow morning, and I stream every single morning, 3 hours a day, giving completely free education, teaching you all, and giving you all as much value as I can for free here on stream every single day. So if you want to learn how to trade, I see Sushay's in here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. welcome to the stream. Thoughts on Square and Apple? Do you think it's a safe stock worth investing long term? I'd have to look into all the finances behind the companies, but as far as I know, tech is usually a pretty safe bet for investment long term, as long as you diversify your investment portfolio. So once again, let me fix. It looks like my focus is a little off. Thank you everybody for watching. This has been an absolute pleasure, an absolute joy. It has been an honor to host you all here. It has been an absolute blast. And I appreciate you all being here. And if you have any questions or you need anything from me, I will still be around on Discord to answer all of your trading questions. Just send me a message and I'll respond to them. Thank you so much for watching this stream. The poll, I already closed it. Skyla, I already closed it. The winners have already received their spark points. The winners have already received their spark points. Those who bet their spark points on 𝗂𝗚 for winning. Congratulations again, 𝗂𝗚, to update you all, is up 1-0 as a professional competitive trader. And Nick is 0-2 as a competitive trader. It doesn't mean either trader is better or worse or good or bad. This is competition, and this is the way competition goes. Unfortunately for Nick, his first loss was up against me in an exhibition match. So yeah, he's had a little bit of a rough time, but I think there's a big redemption arc coming for Nick here. We need to keep supporting him in this chat, in this community. He is one of our very strong community members, and we look forward to seeing that redemption arc. Whether it happens fast or slow, it'll be sweet either way to watch. So congratulations to the winner. Congratulations to both competitors for enjoying your time and putting on such a great performance and trading so well today and giving great educational opportunities for this stream. I'll take the 5K win and spark points. You did, 𝗬𝗚. You already got your spark points. Everybody got their spark points. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all tomorrow morning, and we'll be back on a regular streaming schedule. We will be streaming a regular old stream, talking about stocks, talking about trading, giving good old lessons. I'm going to officially circle here. Officially circle. Let me skip the, I don't want vocal music in the background. All right, let's officially circle. Is this in focus? All right. 𝗂𝗚 as the winner. And we are going to, I'm going to write out their profits. So we have, he made, let's see, 1,347. And then Nick made 1,000. What was the exact amount again? Was it 1,000? Remind me. What was the amount that Nick had? 1,200 and was it 27? Here's the screenshot. 1,227. Yeah. All right. And Ringo takes the win with a great performance. Came back, the comeback. It was amazing to watch, amazing to experience firsthand. I appreciate everybody for watching. Here are the final results, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, everyone.